Hey there, I'm Terese Millhouse. I am from Hobart, Australia, and I am a chronic fatigue autoimmune survivor. I struggled for 20 years with fluctuating Hashimotos autoimmune symptoms, and 7 of those years were struggling with debilitating, moderate to severe chronic fatigue symptoms where I was bedbound a lot of the time, mostly housebound, very limited. I had a young daughter and I had a very sick husband, and it was a lot to deal with. I was doing everything that I could to just survive, and my own health and well-being ended up coming last because of what I was dealing with. But I can say now that I have been fully recovered from chronic fatigue symptoms for 3 years now, and I have maintained that. I am going about my day with full energy. I don't need any rests. I can cook, I can exercise. I am running my own wellness business and nutrition business, and I am now giving back and helping others to inspire them and empower them to take back control of their health, change their nutrition and lifestyle to better suit their body, to promote that long-term preventative health as well as recovery. It was a number of things. There was no one thing that I did to recover. There were 3 main ones though that I will share with you. There is no one thing. So what I realized looking back was that if I hadn't been in the right frame of mind and dealt with the level of stress and anxiety that I was dealing with to calm that down and promote more calm and relaxation and be more grounded, as well as what you would say, getting out of that fight, flight or survival mode, I wouldn't have been able to go on and do all the other steps that I did. So it was really important for me to do that. And the way that I did that was through counselling, to help talk about everything that I was dealing with regards to my husband, who'd since passed away, raising a young daughter, the continual issues of being constantly sick. I needed to bring in beautiful tools to help with that, and that included mindset and meditation. It included using essential oils. It included trying to get the right sleep, not just sleep for however many hours, but promoting the right quality sleep by bringing in lovely things that helped me to relax better in the evenings. And then I saw improvements. I saw improvements in the way I was coping. I saw that my mood lifted. I found that even though I probably had the same level of symptoms, it was easier to manage. And that was enough to then take me on to look at my nutrition. And that was really key. I have tried so many different things in regards to my nutrition. I've been just gluten-free. I've tried the 5-2 diet. I've done the Dr. Sandra Cabot liver rescue cleanse. I've done high protein, low carb. You name it, I've tried it. But what I really saw the most improvements in was when I started to bring in nutrition that went after the root cause of my issues, which was viruses. And my beautiful friend had recommended the Medical Medium books to me by Anthony William, and it was a nutritional cleanse in the Thyroid Healing book that I saw the most improvement, and that I continue to follow and live in that lifestyle now. And I also recommend that to everybody. It is a gentle 3-month nutritional cleanse that you can repeat as often as you need to. And it helps reduce the inflammatory triggers in your nutrition, detox it out of your body, and you're bringing in beautiful, purposeful whole foods, antiviral, immune boosting foods that just promotes that self-healing that our bodies naturally have. And I also support my clients with those nutritional protocol because it is so powerful and so effective. So that was the second thing that I found incredibly beneficial. The third thing was in looking at what I could control in my environment that might have been triggering and causing inflammation in my body and in my stress levels. So I looked at certain products, household and body products as well. I looked at the way Wi-Fi potentially affected my body, and I started to reduce the inflammatory triggers. I was looking at natural products, making those swaps just one at a time because it was difficult. I only just focused on one room in the house, like the kitchen, and I'd start to swap out a multi-purpose spray for a really low tox, earth-friendly, natural one. And I just did that one at a time, and I started to see improvements in how much I was sneezing, much less. Literally, I don't sneeze anymore. That's been triggered by something in the environment. I removed all sorts of perfume and fragrance. I now just use essential oils, and I really noticed the difference in controlling what was in my environment and what my body was being exposed to. As much as that helped, it really did make a difference. Everything that I could to improve my body's ability to self-heal, that's what I did in my recovery. And within 6 months of making the major nutritional and lifestyle changes, I no longer had chronic fatigue symptoms. I no longer needed to have that daily rest. I no longer felt that terrible fatigue. I had an incredible reduction in the inflammation that I was experiencing on a daily basis in my neck and my back. My headaches that I experienced monthly through hormonal fluctuations reduced to almost zero. And I just found balance. And as a bonus, by going after my the root cause and basically just going after balanced health and wellness, I also lost about 10 kilos from all of that fluctuating thyroid issues, and I've kept that off. So I have seen some incredible results, and I am now so grateful to be able to see those results happening in my beautiful clients who need that additional support, guidance, and accountability to implement the changes that I did, because it was really hard. I know what it's like to try and do this and navigate it on your own. And so I'm passionate about helping whoever wants that additional help to make the process easier, to reduce the overwhelm, and just so that they're not doing it on their own. And lastly, you are your answer to your recovery. You won't get your recovery from anything externally. You won't get your recovery from the doctor's office through medicine and treatments. You might see some improvements for a while, but there is no known medical cure. The biggest difference and the biggest impact that you can make is how you bring in your recovery habits, the choices that you make in your nutrition and your lifestyle. It's what you do. That's where your recovery is. You can be your own worst enemy or your bestest friend. So be your bestest friend and be your own superhero, because you do have incredible, unlimited inner strength that once you realize that and you have that ability to tap into it and you know how, you can recover. And I also want you to never give up. It is about taking action, it is about being consistent, and it is about never giving up, because you can recover, you aren't alone, and you can do this.